Hello again, guys. This is Ron Partain Jr. Today we're joined again by my father, Ron Partain Sr. It will be a little bit different format today. Not really a Q&A. We're just going to, I'm going to let my father here talk about his history, how he became a pharmacist, kind of what, just his background. So, Dad, I'll turn it over to you.
Okay, good. Thank you. Well, gosh, what can I tell you? I grew up in a little town called Beaumont, and there was a pharmacy downtown that I worked across the street from when I was a kid at a little market. I didn't necessarily have any thoughts about pharmacy school till later on. I went to junior college, and some of the guys that I was going to college with there, they were transferring to pharmacy school. So I thought, okay, well, I looked into it and I applied. Lo and behold, by a miracle of God, I got accepted to pharmacy school. 1964, I went there. I graduated in 68. Was drafted into the United States Army. Spent 3 years in the Army. I was an infantry officer in Vietnam. Came back in 71. Worked a couple of 3 years and then opened my own business with some help of some people in 1974. Began to be a pharmacist. I'll tell a little personal story about something that changed my life and changed my thinking. I was talking to some patients that one day as they came to the pharmacy, and a thought came to me that, you know what, Ron, what you're doing here doesn't work. It doesn't fix people. So I began to look at other things, and soon after that, compounding came into my life. Soon after that, and I realized doing compounding that I had to become better at nutrition if I was going to help hormones, so I did that, became a nutritionist. Then in the mid-90s, I had somebody approach me about making some suppositories. They were doing some work with some kids in the Dominican Republic that were lead toxic, so I did that and made lots of those. Later on, I began to do more consultations. Our daughter became very ill. I sold the pharmacy, went to work for a guy that bought the pharmacy, and worked there for a number of years. So I have a lot of experience with this whole process. Learned a lot about chelation therapy and for myself and my family. And I think that without this sounding like a big deal, I think we have a lot to offer. I have a lot to offer people. With my experience, probably interviewing thousands of men and women, and I think that we have some benefits. I feel like that guy on the insurance commercial. We can assure almost anything because we've seen almost everything, and I think I have seen that with people. So anyway, hope you enjoy this, and thanks for your time.